Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Ed Burns Arena in Arlington, Massachusetts. I'm Jack Hughes, here alongside Kai Hare, bringing you Spy Ponder hockey, now facing off against the Wilmington Wildcats. And now Kai, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. This was an unfortunate end of the season last year for the Spy Ponders. Lost in the semifinals, double overtime, lost two key pieces in the offseason. Apologies for the sudden step aside. Had to let National Anthem take over. But where we left off, Kai, unfortunate loss in the semifinals last year. Unfortunate losses in the offseason as well. JP Missouri, Andrew, and Kurt Beck heading over to Dexter Southfield, transferring to the prep ranks. But still, top-ranked public school in Massachusetts for Division I, according to Hockey Night in Boston. How are they going to look to bounce back and make another tough run?
Well, yeah, certainly some big losses in the offseason, and that is sort of the reality with being a public high school, right, is that there's all these incentives to leave as soon as you're good enough to go play prep hockey. But this is a team that's still ranked, I believe, 4th going into the year.
Correct.
Highest-ranked public school. Obviously some new faces, but it's a John Missouri-led team. John Missouri, he knows how to get it done. He has 2 state championships under his belt. I still expect this team to go pretty far in the playoffs, just like last year, and hopefully a better ending to the season this year.
100%. We are ready. Drew Beck, Bryant football commit, wins the opening faceoff. He is one of the starters for the Spy Ponders, alongside Armin Artanian, who has the puck now, gets it back to the blue line, and Cam Deasy looking out for Dylan Danucci, and turns it over. A captain for Wilmington is shoved over. Arlington consistently dominant in this matchup for the past few years. As you have a quick line change, Nolan Russell, one of the big returners for this squad, skates down, hands it off to Cam Petrillo. Tries for a cross-ice pass. It'll be going the other way with Cam Sear. And cleared back. But puck ultimately won up to Petrillo. Looking left wing, trying to get it back to Petrillo from Sean Patterson. No dice. It will be recycled back to the blue line. And Cam Deasy will fire it to behind goal. Wildcats trying to go up the near side. Late Cam Deasy looking up. And now it's over to Casey Younes. And he scores! Oh my goodness! Younes, the junior, his first goal of the season. And a quick 1-0 lead for the Spy Ponders.
Well, it's a really good start. This is a team that is known for dominating Wilmington. It dominated them last year. A quick start for the Spy Ponders team. This is a Spy Ponders team that last year was considered a rebuilding team. This is a team that's only getting older. It's a team that's really getting into its prime. I mean, obviously, it's high school hockey, so you're going to lose guys. You're going to have guys come in and out. But this is a team that is poised for success.
Younes will flick it down the other way off the faceoff and get it back on the far side. Looks for a pass back to the blue line, turns it over. It'll be quickly recovered by Dylan Sweeney, who skates back to behind senior netminder John Snyder. Now looking up the near side, shoved over by Kyle Spencer. Well, it will be cleared back. We have Younes trying to recover. He will get it. Looking over Evan Rabb. Rabb will have it picked away. Will be a quick line change and a cleared back. Riding along the boards near side to far side. Dylan Courtney will get it back to the blue line and fired all the way in from Sweeney. Will go a bit wide and will be recovered in the corner by Evan Rabb. Rabb looking for Ruben Williams. Now Williams Tries to recycle it back out for Courtney. Oh, right in front of goal, Rab. No dice, but Spy Ponders will get it on the rebound. Now back out to the blue line and Jack O'Connor. Swung along the boards to Courtney. Rab circles. Double teamed, has it picked away. Derek Peralt tries to get it along the boards. Will ride along into the Spy Ponder zone. We're being recovered. The Ponders going up the far side now. Looking for Dylan DiNucci. Will be stolen away. A neutral zone contest won by the Ponders and Armin Vartanian. Will try to circle it back. Gets a loose puck, but misses the handoff. That'll be the Wildcats going the other way. Now shot, from Ryan Archer. Oh my goodness. Looks like we have a double line change with 10:53 to go in the first period. So Snyder getting a scare there.
Yeah, that shot kind of came out of nowhere.
Face-off won by Arlington. Swung near side to far side. And now it's Arlington on a break. Got a shot right in front of goal and scored! Oh my goodness! Cam Petrillo starting his season off right. Getting it wide open in front of goal. And no chance for that one.
Well, Cam Petrillo, he was a big part of his team last year. That whole line with Russell and Beck last year was really their strongest line throughout much of the season.
Yep.
And it's good to see them back in action here.
It will be Russell taking the face-off in center ice as Ponders have a 2-0 lead. Now looking to get again for Petrillo, but it will be past everyone for icing. And 10:37 to go. And Sean Patterson, a great pass as well to set up Petrillo on that one. As Spy Ponders will win the puck back for Nolan Russell down the far side. Oh, looking for Petrillo, but it goes off. Petrillo able to recover, goes behind net, looks right in front of goal. No dice for Russell. Comes off the stick awkwardly. That'll be Wilmington up the near side. Oh, Max Bagtaz nearly has it stolen away. But Arlington will again elect for a line change. 10 minutes to go. As it will be behind Snyder. Arlington building back up. Cam Deasy nearly has it stolen away, but gets it right back. Looking for Will Griebel. Up the near side boards, right in front of the Arlington bench, and fired into the stands. So some back and forth hockey. Both teams will have an opportunity to take a breath.
Yeah, well, a dominant start for Arlington. It's what we expected, but did not expect this early of a start. 5 minutes in, and it's already 2-0.
Face-off, one back to Deasy. Tries to swing it around, but intercepted by Kyle Spencer. Another trip along the boards, won by Griebel. Griebel looking up for Jake Kennedy. Loose puck. Oh, right near the face-off circle. And it's Casey Younes taking a dive. Nearly recovering to get a shot off, but it will be up high and wide. So it'll be Wilmington the opportunity to clear with 9 minutes to go in the first period. Puck won back by Wilmington, and Emmerich O'Brien now trying to fire it up into the Spy Ponder zone. An attempted clear, but it will be gloved by Snyder. Yeah,
difficult start here for Wilmington. one of the lower ranked teams in Division One.
Only Derek Peralt trying to win the face-off. Will instead be won over to Evan Rabb. And Rabb will end up being able to recycle the loose puck. At least an attempt to Dylan Sweeney. And Wilmington just trying to get anything into the Spy Ponder zone, but goes past everyone. An attempted pass up to Emmerich O'Brien will be an icing. And another line change coming up for the Spy Ponders.
Yeah, this is a relatively young Wilmington team. Just looking at some of the graduating class, I see a couple of freshmen, a couple sophomores.
Sway Beck coming on, winning it back to the blue line. Arlington trying to work from the far side in. The attempted pass coming up. Eventually, one over to Danucci. Danucci looks for Beck. Beck right in front of goal. Gets it over. And there's Vartanian. Vartanian nearly losing it. When it will be a one back to Will Mahoney, who decides to clear it up the near side boards. Couple subs coming on. Wilmington trying to take advantage, but instead will decide to clear it back themselves. Oh! A scrum right in front of net from a few Spy Ponders. Sweeney getting caught up with Deasy. Arlington able to maintain the puck enough to throw it down to the other side for an icing. Nearly a disaster. Puck laying right in front of goal, but no Wildcats there to take advantage. The face-off in the Spy Ponder zone immediately. One back, and it'll be Courtney taking it up. Nearly has it picked away, but it will remain a clear. Snyder, right in front of goal, and gets the save as that shot coming in from Kyle Spencer was off the leg pad. Oh, an attempt. Cross ice pass from Bagtaz to Spencer. We have a couple loose pucks. This one won by the Spy Ponders and Ruben William.
Yeah, just offsides.
So will be a face-off in the neutral zone. Mass subs coming on for both teams. And that one, Nolan Russell trying to win the face-off to himself is not successful, but there is a scrum. This one won by Arlington to score! Puck squirts out to Cam Deasy, and he fires it right inside the blue line. It's now 3-zip.
Yeah, really good play there. I think Russell might have gotten a stick on it. We'll see who gets credited with the goal. There was certainly bodies in front.
Definitely.
But Arlington, I mean, they look really good to start the season.
That they do. 6:46 to go in the first period. Russell winning it back to Deasy. And this one goes all the way back to behind the Wilmington goal. It'll be right on the far side. This one, Petrillo. No. And Deasy will fire it back into the Wilmington zone. Russell trying to play some tough defense on Colin Allard. And it will work as it's Sean Patterson getting the pass off to Deasy. No dice. So it'll be fired up into the Arlington zone, and Deasy will recover, get it to Sweeney. Now looking up for Younes. Younes, a nifty move, breaks a man. But has no teammates waiting for a line change. Now looking over to Seamus Sullivan. And now up, Sullivan trying to tip a shot in from Will Mahoney. Instead, we'll have to recycle it back. But before he can do that, it's stolen away. Wilmington trying for a break, but a pass goes too far. So they will force for a line change. Because now it's Arlington. And Jake Kennedy trying to fire it back. Now Mahoney fires one wide. So it'll be recycled on the blue line. Arlington trying to work in. Younes from the far side gets it back. Now cross ice to Mahoney. Right in front of goal. Sullivan. Now Kennedy. Kennedy trying for one again. As Seamus Sullivan tried to just sneak one in there for a tap to Sullivan. Will be gloved for a face-off in the Wilmington zone. This one won by Wilmington. Looking over for Archer, but stolen. Oh, Russell trying to fire one in, but tipped high. Will remain with the Spy Ponders. Shot blocked before getting to goal. Russell trying to recover. Will be worked from behind goal now. And worked over, shot, another one in from the blue line, but again blocked. Russell looking right in front of goal, and it's ours. My goodness, Cam Petrillo. Well, he may have tapped that one in. Again, the seniors really coming in strong.
Second goal of the game. Arlington just swarming that Wilmington net. They're just a little bigger, a little faster, a little more aggressive, and
already 4-zip with just 4:20 to go in the first period. It'll be Beck trying to contest from behind goal. Spy Ponders taking the opportunity for another set of subs, of course. Beck tries to tap it to himself, but a little off balance. Nate Murphy gets to it first. Battle won by Arlington. Danucci immediately fires it in. It will have to be recycled back. Spy Ponders building up from inside their own zone. Passing one blue line is Will Griebel, but before he passes the next one, decides to fire it in. Arlington will maintain possession momentarily before it's cleared back by the Wildcats for an icing. .329 to go in the first period. And another set of subs coming on for both squads. As it's Rab, William. It'll be William losing the face-off here. This will be the Wildcats passing center ice. And Kyle Spencer trying to get to it, but ultimately, Tasmer winning that race. Arlington trying to build up, but another turnover from Nick Polk. Spencer trying to get to it for Wilmington. Ultimately go along the boards harmlessly on the near side. Go all the way back past center ice. As Wilmington tries to build up another attack. Quickly stopped. That will be a whistle blown. It's Dylan Courtney trying to get things started. No dice there. As the play stops. Face off in the neutral zone.
yeah, there's offsides. Just
Yep.
Well, kink to start the season.
Always to be expected. This is both teams' season opener. As Jake Kennedy tries to fire it along the ward's far side. It'll be Deasy trying to fire it in from the blue line. Kennedy trying to get the rebound. Instead, it'll be the Wildcats going the other way. With Colin Allard looking over for Emmerich O'Brien. There'll be another whistle blown 2:13 to go in the period. So Wilmington not really able to get a lot of time in the Arlington zone up until this point, but they will have an opportunity here with Seamus Sullivan headed to the box for 2 minutes. So first power play of this game for either squad goes for the Wildcats, as that one fired in from Archer will be tipped away, as Spy Ponders will clear all the way back. So good start to the penalty kill for the Spy Ponders. Now Wilmington builds back up. Passing center ice is a Derek Perrault. Going back to the blue line. This one attempted to recycle. Back in and scored! That one, the original shot coming in from Perrault, but definitely tipped in before getting past Snyder. Now, correction, I believe Perrault in on the tip.
Yeah, Derek Perrault. We got a tip to it. It was one of Wilmington's few chances early, but they get the power play goal and make it a little bit closer. Maybe they can build some momentum off the power play goal.
Wildcats, their first opportunity in special teams is a good one. Spy Ponders trying to fire back with even strength immediately with Seamus Sullivan, who again was a player called for the penalty originally. Wildcats trying to go down the other way with Nate Murphy. There will be a tie-up on the near side right in front of Arlington's bench. Be fired back. And it'll be a long pass from Sweeney over to Younes. Younes looking for a centering pass. Looking over for Sullivan. Will be taken the other way by Tommy McIlvray. Now shoved off. Will be over to Allard. Allard tries to fire it along, but instead picked away. Younes looking for another centering pass. But it'll be taken. Oh my goodness, it's Allard trying to go through a double team, but not quite able to complete the pass to himself.
Yeah, well, it was Max Bagtaz with the big hit on Dylan Danucci, but special teams for Spy Ponders last year, that was really the downfall in the semifinals. They gave up 2 power play goals in a minute span. So we'll see what their special teams looks like this year, but certainly the penalty kill has not always been its best for the Spy Ponders team.
They will win this face-off. And now on the break, oh my goodness, looking for, Cam Petrillo looking for Sean Patterson. Spy Ponders will maintain possession, 10 seconds left. Oh, bounces off. Cam Petrillo trying to rebound it. Will be a whistle blown, 7.6 to go.
Is it a penalty? I think we have a penalty.
Yeah, Spy Ponders looking for their final chance of the period. Instead, they have another penalty on their hands with Cam Petrillo. So still leading 4-1. But one final chance now for Wilmington as they have a face-off in the Arlington zone. Perrault, your goal scorer for Wilmington. Takes the face-off, it's behind Snyder. And this one will be pinned to the wall. And the buzzer will sound on the first period. So Arlington dominating at even strength, starting off on a 4-0 run. But the special teams may come in handy for the Wildcats. Already one power play goal. We will start the second period with a minute 53 of 5-on-4 hockey for the Wildcats. And so for Kai Harrow and Jack Hughes has been the first period of hockey here at Ed Burns Arena this season. He'll step aside for the first intermission. And we'll be back with the second period of hockey. Welcome back to Ed Burns Arena in Arlington, Massachusetts. Jack Hughes here alongside Kai Hare. And Kai, a dominant first 10 minutes or so for this Arlington squad. What broke down for them in those final few minutes?
Well, they took a penalty, and Wilmington, on one of a few chances this first period, was able to capitalize. And then as the period's winding down, Cam Petrillo takes the penalty, and now Wilmington on the power play again. So we'll see if Arlington can do a better job here on the penalty kill, but Wilmington with an early opportunity to get back into this game.
It'll be a minute and 53 of 5-on-4 hockey to start. Opening faceoff will be won by the Spy Ponders. Back to Nolan Russell, who will, of course, fire it down to the other side. And behind Wilmington goalie Cam Thompson will be the Wildcats rushing up the other way with Peralt, your only goal scorer for the Wildcats so far. Has one power play goal already. As Arlington again finds a way to clear it back. Will be the Wildcats building up from the near side as Allard will look for a centering pass, having it picked away and fired back. The Spy Ponders nearly had a shorthanded opportunity as Vartanian was speeding down the ice, but will be called for an offsides.
Yeah, it looked like Russell might have been just a step over the line. That was a close one. You heard the groans from the Spy Ponder bench. Just maybe a half step too quick.
It'll be Casey Younes, your first goal scorer today, winning back. The face-off for the Spy Ponders will be again cleared about halfway through the penalty kill. As Wilmington will build up again up the near side. An attempted pass looking for Nate Murphy. Still be the Spy Ponders taking advantage with another clear. As it was Younes trying to fire it in off the rebound. Wait, no dice. As Spy Ponders looking a lot more confident on this penalty kill than the previous one. Under 30 seconds now to go on the penalty kill. Mike. Woo. A huge hit coming in from Dylan DiNucci. Wildcats will try to fire it up into the Spy Ponder zone. And an attempted recycle will go to behind Snyder. And one to Deasy. Deasy will again fire it, this time up the far side. And the penalty kill will be successful as Petrillo enters back onto the ice. 13 minutes to go, and he immediately gets it wide open. Tries for a centering pass, but no teammates there to meet it. Spy Ponders will be able to recycle. Here's Petrillo, another shot. Rebounded off the glove. It will be recycled by Russell. Spy Ponders trying to reset to the blue line. We'll be back behind goal and Petrillo. Russell skating all the way back. Another shot. Petrillo trying for the rebound. Wraps it around. Pass does not able to find a teammate. There's Sean Patterson coming in trying for another shot. Goes wide. Some tic-tac-toe looking for Petrillo. Again, comes off the stick awkwardly. The Spy Ponders absolutely hounding the Wilmington net, but so far Cam Thompson standing strong. Spy Ponders will clear it into the Wilmington zone as a line change comes in. This one, Dylan Courtney trying to look up for Russell before he steps off. That'll be Wilmington, a bounce pass along the boards for an icing call as a Snyder takes it.
Well, Cam Thompson's had quite the adventure in net so far, just over a period in, and Petrillo right out of the box gets a chance, and that pass was just not quite tape to tape, and then he's on his backhand, so tried to center it. But the Spy Ponders looking really dangerous in the offensive zone, just holding possession, working to find their options. I mean, they are looking mid-season form offensively.
Absolutely, already 4 goals today, already 4 or 5+ opportunities at the goal. Still no score yet this period. Attempt to change that coming in from Archer will bounce off the leg pads, and Spy Ponders will corral the rebound. Courtney, looking for Rab. There'll be some hot potato between Rab and Courtney. Rab will take the loose puck, get it back to the blue line. This one fired in wide from Will Mahoney. Will be Rab trying to chase it down. Instead, it's Ruben William. William takes a huge hit. That one, loose puck fired in from Courtney. Easy glove from Thompson. And Wilmington will again go for the clear. This one taken by O'Connor. O'Connor bounce pass off the far side boards. Arlington not able to collect. So it'll be Wilmington trying to build up. Pass lofted near the ceiling. It'll be chased down by Drew Beck, as well as Murphy of the Wildcats. Puck eventually goes back out to the far side. Beck tries to sling it along the boards. It'll be the Spy Ponders going across both blue lines. Danucci. That's for a centering pass. It'll be Beck collecting loose puck. Kicked and collected again by Danucci. Danucci, spin move. Has centering pass. Beck trying to get it right in front of goal, but the stick not quite long enough. 9 minutes, 45 to go in the period. And this one fired in from Nate Anderson, one of the captains of the squad. Easy leg save for Snyder. And a couple collisions right in front of the Wilmington blue line. Seamus Sullivan taking a tumble. 9:36 to go, and now Arlington has their first power play opportunity.
Yeah, there's Nate Murphy. He just got his stick caught in the skate of a Spy Ponder. And we'll see what Arlington has on the power play.
Face-off will be taken by Russell. Now Petrillo. Petrillo taps it along the far side boards. It's Patterson and William playing some hot potato before entering it in near the face-off circle. Now back to Patterson. Patterson skating in. Russell wide open, and he's got it. Well, Russell giving a big hefty tap of the glass, acknowledging the fans here at Ed Burns Arena, making it 5-1.
Yeah, Nolan Russell on the short side, top shelf. That's a tough one if you're Cam Thompson.
Now Arlington moving the puck around very efficiently, and so the power play ends. 9:12 to go in the second period.
Both teams have a power play goal, and Spy Ponders right back to their 4-goal lead.
And so Kennedy tries to restart with the Wildcats at center ice. A huge shove coming in. That'll be Wilmington nearly taking advantage. And they now have it. It's a break. O'Brien has it picked away. Now Griebel trying to fire it up. Puck slides free and will ultimately be on the stick of Will Mahoney. Mahoney surveys. Looks up to Younes. And now a cross ice pass and up looking for Seamus Sullivan. The clock will stop at 8:18. Whistle blows for an icing. So with 8:18 to go, next face-off, it'll be Nate Murphy. And Spy Ponder still figuring out who's going to be in there.
Yeah, Evan McLean, I think, just went in. net for Wilmington.
And we have,
I believe,
Yeah.
if that's 31.
I believe so. And speaking of goal substitutions, Chris DiPlacido coming in at goal for the Spy Ponders. Immediately gets challenged, but able to slide in front of a shot going wide. And now it's William going the other way. William taps it along the boards near side and gets it to behind McLean. Now far side, fired in near the near side face-off circle. Looking now for Rab. Rab behind goal. Tries to get one in front. But he tipped away. 7:40 to go. And Wilmington looking for a break will be immediately tapped out and cleared for an icing. So not all bad for Wilmington on that one as they have a face-off in the Arlington zone.
Yeah, both teams electing to swap out their goalies after this fiery start.
This one will be taken by Perrault. And one by Arlington. Russell. A quick pass over to Sweeney. Well, he turned over. Perrault, a nifty move. And gets near goal. As DiPlacido will dive on it. Gets bumped after the fact. But no hostilities here yet.
Russell letting Perrault know what he thought of maybe that little tap. But Perrault's had a really good game for Wilmington. One of the few bright spots today.
Will be another shot right in front of goal. Oh, and it slides in, but no goal. Referee motioning. No. As Wilmington just tried to shove it in. 7:14 to go. It was Perrault, Allard. And on that play, some scattered boos from the some of the Wilmington fans here in attendance today.
Yeah, I have to say, I think Arlington caught a bit of a break. I wonder if the ref lost sight of the puck, because I didn't think that was goalie interference.
So it'll be Perrault and Beck. They worked up along the far side boards. Beck takes it. Oh, tries to get it to Danucci. Danucci will be able to get to it. But does he trip over Jack Sierra in the process? The whistle blows, and Danucci will indeed head to the penalty box.
Boy, this game's gotten kind of spicy all of a sudden, hasn't it? Just a couple tough breaks for Wilmington. That's all it's taken.
Yeah, that one will be for tripping the older of the Sayer brothers here. As that one fired in from Allard. Of the Spy Ponders trying to take advantage, short-handed. Nolan Russell goes back one way, goes the other. It'll be fired wide. So it'll be Wilmington now, and Perrault tries for a centering pass, but tapped away by Russell. And so it'll be Allard skating backwards and past the center line. Now looking towards the far side blue line. We attempted over to Luke Cushing, who again will back up. Minute 15 to go as Allard just fires it to behind DiPlacido, who will hand it off to Beck. Ultimately won by the Wildcats and Cam Gray. Pass looking over. Be stolen by Beck. Beck looking up. Oh my goodness, wide open. Ruben Williams. No, Casey Hughes. And a diving save to keep the score at 5-1.
Well, it was a great save by McLean with that right pad.
Arlington, nearly a short-handed goal. That would have been the second for Casey Yunes. Instead, it'll be Wilmington going the other way as McLean, a heroic save. Diving, keeping things in front. Wildcats, 30 seconds left on the power play. They worked behind DiPlacido, now near side. Looking for Bagtaz. Bagtaz will have to back up as the defense of Sean Patterson comes on strong. Will be worked. Now DiPlacido will intercept on the boards behind his own goal and fired alongside the near side boards. Bagtaz will take it up. 5 seconds left in the power play. And will be a one back and cleared by Arlington as Danucci will skate off and be replaced by Courtney, who immediately gets it, fires it up high into the netting, out of play.
Well, Wilmington now certainly going to have to take some chances here. Less than 5 minutes left. You're down 4 here in the second period, and you're going to have to hope McLean can make some more big saves if you want to try and get back into it, because can't be very conservative anymore.
Rab fires it right into the face mask of McLean. And it will be won by the Wildcats. An attempted glove down from William. Will now be with Poke. The Wildcats. Be Rab getting a bounce pass along the boards. Now it's William looking cross ice. And William nearly getting to it from behind McLean. And at center ice, Wildcats trying to build up an attack, but Will Mahoney there at center ice to fire it back in. Scrum alongside the far side boards. It's again Mahoney. Wilmington will get it off the rebound. Nolan Russell, though. Oh, nifty move, turns around. He's got a man. Oh, and Russell goes into the goal. Unfortunately for the Spy Ponders, it'll be Russell going into the goal and not the puck.
Well, yeah, Nolan Russell, pleasantly surprised he's still here on this team. Boy, he's played a really good game, and I mean, you can see the skills he has.
Now McLean helping the goal get set back up after Russell skated into it basically full speed. Able to slow himself down a little bit. Thankfully, the setup process not too difficult. 3:45 to go as Russell wins the faceoff. Back to William. William playing some hot potato with Sean Patterson as they survey. Oh, and the routine pass from William to Patterson goes wide. So Spy Ponders will have to back up. There's a penalty on that one as well, with the younger of the Sear brothers, Brendan, taking a seat for Wilmington.
It's an Arlington power play.
Indeed it is. 3 minutes, 5 to go. As that one, Williams fires in, tipped wide. Russell will be able to recycle it back to William and Patterson. Russell, edge of the face-off circle. Looking for Williams, a big one-timer. Will be off the stick awkwardly, so Beck will now work alongside Petrillo. Now back to Russell. Looking over for Patterson, but Gaz off the stick awkwardly, able to be recycled. It's William looking in for Russell. And Russell has it again. Back to William and Patterson. 40 seconds left on the power play. As Russell tries to skate in, has to go out wide. From behind McLean, reverses ice. Goes full circle, fires one in. Oh, nearly tipped in. Well, he rebounded by Beck. And one back out. 20 seconds left on the power play. Russell flicks it again back to William. And Patterson tries for Russell. Tic-tac-toe, fired in, McLean! Not able Oh no, correction. It looks like McLean able to make the diving save as he hands the puck off.
Well, some really nice puck movement on that power play. Wilmington not doing a great job getting the puck out. They had a couple botched attempts, but McLean able to bail out Wilmington once again. But that was some really good puck movement by the Spy Ponders.
5 seconds left on the power play. Fired in from the blue line. And Sweeney. Well, Wilmington going the other way. DiPlacido nearly gloving a shot from O'Brien. Wilmington trying to fire it back in, but won by the Spy Ponders. Looking for Yunes down the ice will be Jake Kennedy. Getting slammed to the boards by Max Bagtaz. Will be a whistle blown. Minute 27 to go in the period. And it'll be Jake Kennedy going to the penalty box for 2 minutes.
Well, Wilmington will get another power play. They already have one power play goal today.
I'm gonna be honest, not sure where the call is on Kennedy for that one. Looked like Bagtaz was much more the aggressor.
Interference.
It'll be interference. This is a call, okay. Minute 24 left in the period. Minute 58 of 5-on-4 hockey. And so it'll be Peralt and Russell near side face-off circle in the Arlington zone.
Yeah, get greedy here if you're Peralt. You want the puck on your stick. You've been one of the few bright spots for this Wilmington team.
And clock for the penalty is reset to 2 minutes. As face-off will be one back, looking for O'Brien, but instead cleared all the way to McLean. That'll be Allard collecting, looking far side, shoved his Bagtaz by Petrillo. That'll be Beck again firing it into the Wilmington zone. An attempted pass up the ice, collected by Beck, but stolen. That'll be Archer, hit along the boards, but able to get it, the puck. Another ride along the boards, far side to near side. Arlington, another clear. 35 seconds left. Beck speeds down, looks for a shot. That one will be off the pad. Seamus Sullivan nearly there on the rebound. Instead, both teams will get a chance to breathe. 15 seconds to go as Wilmington works back from behind McLean. Allard, cross ice to Peralt. Peralt skates past one defender. Gets it back, now it's Allard. Multiple Arlington defenders skying. Going full spread eagle on the ice to make the stop. And that will be the second period of action. And so going into both intermissions, Arlington has had to worry about the penalty kill.
Yeah, maybe not the most disciplined team. That was something that came up last year, was a lot of penalties taken. But, you still have a 4-goal lead here. You only have about 15 minutes left. I think if you're Arlington, you're feeling pretty good about yourself right now. You're just saying, let's clean up some of the small things. Let's get out of here with a win. Enjoy the rest of our weekend.
So Spy Ponders lead Wilmington 5-1 here at Ed Burns Arena. For Kai here, I'm Jack Hughes. We will be back for the final period of action on ACMi Sports. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back. Good afternoon again. Welcome back to Ed Burns Arena. Kai here with me. I'm Jack Hughes for ACMi Sports, ready for the third and final period of action. Arlington currently up 5-1 over the Wildcats. But Kai, all of this has been without one of the big pieces for the Ponders, Evan Sparks.
Yeah, I mean, and that's what makes this game all the more impressive. Evan Sparks is one of their best players. He's been one of their best players now for a few years. And to have this type of game without him makes me only the more excited for once he's back in this lineup. I mean, for the most part, it's been a really complete game by the Spy Ponders, minus a little bit of penalty trouble, which we'll talk about here now.
Yeah, and some of that penalty trouble will follow them here into the start of the third period. Jake Kennedy, 34 more seconds in the box for an interference call at the end of the second period. So 30 seconds on the penalty kill now as the Wildcats try and strike back with Emmerich O'Brien. Instead, it'll be Danucci. Danucci trying to work past the entire Wildcat defense, not quite able to work it out. Now 10 seconds to go as it's Ryan Archer speeding down the near side. Gets a pass through, that one wide from Luke Cushing. A penalty kill will be successful. Jake Kennedy storms back in. As it's Cam Deasy able to fire it along the near side boards. Will be all the way back. Divine McLean. Or an icing call, 14-14 to go.
Yeah, Cushing didn't miss by much, had a pretty good opportunity there. Good start to this third period for the Spy Ponders, killing off the penalty. And we'll see, hopefully see this game through here. Hopefully a relatively smooth finish.
The puck drops on the face-off. It will be a one-back by Sean Patterson. And Patterson now fighting scrum along the boards. Puck pinned. Will be slapped free. Will go all the way across ice. And eventually chased down by Nate Anderson, who gets it over to Bagtaz. Puck again fired along the boards, this time far side. Spy Ponders trying for some tic-tac-toe passing to Patterson. End up being put down by Bagtaz. And Bagtaz shoving down Cam Petrillo. That fires up both benches, but the Spy Ponders will, for the moment, maintain possession of the puck. As Cam Deasy gets it off the scrum on the boards. Petrillo fires! Oh my goodness! That one top shelf, lost my pen in the process.
Well, that will certainly quiet the Wilmington bench. Cam Petrillo, that is his hat trick goal.
And the crowd here at Ed Burns Arena not wanting to take the extra time, not throwing their hats on quite yet. That is a 3 goals indeed for Cam Petrillo. I'll say that one, a lot of ways, his most impressive one of the day.
Yeah, and we kind of froze because we didn't know if it went in for a second. I think the whole crowd needed a second to process that.
Yeah. Spy Ponders immediately getting some more zone time. Now another shot, potential fired in from Sweeney, but blocked well before getting the goal. He gets it back. Excuse me, that one, Armin Vartanian nearly getting a shot in front of goal. Will end up being recycled far side. And Spy Ponders will back it up and fire it back in for Jack O'Connor. Now it's Drew Beck. Trying to take advantage of the loose puck. Tries to wrap it around. Puck batted around and ultimately settled by Archer. Wildcats trying to work it up the near side as Beck tries to shove down Archer. And Beck not happy with the call, as he will head to the penalty box. 12:03 to go.
Well, Drew Beck, a multi-sport athlete, plays football as well.
Yep.
And I wonder if maybe It was right up against the boards. I think it might be an interference call, and maybe the football player got in him a little bit.
Yeah, Beck looking like he's trying to throw out the block. Got a little too aggressive on it. But Russell, though, will come down the other way. Gets it to Patterson, and that one fired in! Petrillo! Count it 4! And a 7-1 lead for the against the Wildcats for the Spy Ponders.
Well, they keep coming, and they keep coming in droves, and this game settled down for a period there, and Spy Ponders clearly want to go enjoy the rest of their Saturday. They've put this thing to bed pretty early here, 3 minutes into this third period.
So first shorthanded goal of the season for the Spy Ponders as Beck only in the penalty box for about 15 seconds before watching his team get a goal. So still a minute 40 left on the power play for Wilmington. Well, they're down to 1-0. Wildcats will try to get it going the other way. That one, Cam Gray firing along the near side boards. As Spy Ponders will recover inside their own zone, as it's Yunes trying to work it up on the far side, but Archer, some tough defense. He now has it. Contested by Sweeney. Able to hand it off to Cam Gray. Now back to the blue line. Allard fires it in. DeFlacido on his feet. Well, that one goes wide as Allard being chased by Seamus Sullivan. And Sullivan will actually nearly get the puck. Wildcats, though, just have too many numbers. As that shot blocked. Archer having a swatted away by Will Mahoney. Now it's Reuben William going the other way. McLean getting out wide and helping cause the turnover. Cross ice pass interrupted. That will now be behind DeFlacido. Russell over to Mahoney. It'll be the Spy Ponders taking it away, and Evan Rabb. Now looking over William right in front of goal. Looking for a potential pass to Danucci, but it'll be swatted back into the Arlington zone as the penalty kill is complete for the Spy Ponders. Now back to even strength. 9:35 to go. Looking up for Rabb far side. Rabb contested well by Tommy McIlvray. Well, Spy Ponders will maintain possession. Shot right in front of goal. Danucci trying to fly in for one. It goes wide. Wildcats going the other way. Murphy looking for a potential pass to Kavanaugh. Jonathan Kavanaugh now stolen away by Griebel. Griebel tries to flick one up but misses. Able to get a second attempt off will be Casey Yunes. Scored the first goal of the day. Tries to work it up the near side. Looking potentially for Griebel. Says gets starting pass to Danucci. That one off the pads. And able to be settled by the Wildcats momentarily before Griebel flicks it back in. 8:30 to go. DeFlacido thinks about handing it off to a teammate, but decides to back off. And cleared into the Wilmington zone. Now speeding past center ice before flicking it down is Colin Allard. 8:10 to go. Looking up the far side for Kennedy. Allard there on the defense. So Spy Ponders will back it up yet again. Trying to fire it up the near side and turned over. Wilmington on break. Perot fires one right into the chest of DiPlacido.
And nice save there by DiPlacido. He hasn't had to do a whole lot, but has made the saves when necessary.
And so with the deficit, clock will remain running as it's 7:35 and counting down. Now here at Ed Burns as Allard fires one in, nearly tipped in by Perot. But instead it will be gloved down. Evan Rabb, all alone, fires one! Low left corner and he's got it! Evan Rabb, the sophomore.
Yeah, I believe that's his first goal as a Spy Ponder. I believe he was not on the team last year, probably on the freshman team. For the Spy Ponders, there was a 3-on-1 developing and got greedy and decided to shoot it, and not a bad decision at all. And scoring a plentiful.
Exactly. Wilmington very much worried about the pass, but Rav was just left wide open as a result. And he gets the puck again, this time double teamed and tripped down. Puck will be cleared back to behind McLean. Rabb will contest Cushing. Wilmington trying to work it from behind McLean, looking to get it up the far side. Instead, it takes a ride along the boards the other way. William gets possession, slides along, fires one high. Behind McLean. Recovered now by Courtney. O'Connor tries to fire one in again. For Courtney poking it out. Approaching 5:45 to go. Some solid zone time here for Arlington. As now it's DiNucci. That one fired in, blocked by the padding. DiNucci does get it back, recycles it. Back out to the blue line. Oh, fired in. Rebounded. McLean not able to fully grab it. There's a couple opportunities right in front of goal. McLean again, skying out. Making the save. Game will remain 8-1 for now, but Arlington trying to change that. Another opportunity right in front of goal for Charlie Fechtow. He's come in. Puck loose along the near side. Settled by the Wildcats. And cleared back by Murphy. Attempted cross-ice pass will come off the stick of DiNucci awkwardly. Wildcats trying to take advantage. Hank Almeida. Trying to recycle loose puck. Shot coming in from Kyle Spencer. Be patted away. 4:15 and counting. Wildcats looking to get a stop here. As Younes and Sullivan combine to get a break into the Wilmington zone. That's some new defensemen coming on for the Spy Ponders. As Sullivan tries to slot it in. Younes will chase it down. It'll be Kennedy looking for Sullivan right in front of goal, but tapped away. Another shot coming in from a distance. And Will Tasmer. 3:35 counting down. That one fired in again. A scrum along the near side, whistle blown. As Jake Kennedy getting into it with Hank Almeida.
Well, don't let the scoreboard fool you from Evan McLean's performance here today. He's had a pretty chaotic situation out in front of him for pretty much the entire time he's been out on the ice. And, again, we talked about it. It's a young Wilmington team, a little more experienced Spy Ponders team, but he has been impressive despite what the scoreboard may show.
Face off in the Wilmington zone. Will be one back. William trying to fire one in, and he does. William, my goodness, taking the loose puck, surrounded by defenders. Just flicks a little wrister up and in. Bar down.
Yeah, Ruben Williams. I mean, this team is just so stacked with talent. When you look at how they played last year, that run to the semifinals, how many guys they've retained. I mean, this is a Spy Ponders team not to be taken lightly. And I know it's Wilmington, but as the schedule gets tougher, this is going to be a fun team to watch.
Score is now 9-1. Approaching the final 2 minutes. And they're looking for more. Rab on the break. Tries to switch sides. Will lose the puck. That one fired in from near center ice. Will Mahoney. Wilmington trying to maintain some pride, but Rab nearly getting the turnover. Allard will circle, contested by William. Rab trying to get a stick in there, but instead it's Allard. Tries to get up a shot, will be blocked by Mahoney. And now William going down the near side. Tries to tap in a shot. Still be recovered by Mahoney. Now Courtney from behind McLean. Mahoney from near the blue line, and diving to make the grab is McLean.
Yeah, he's done a good job as we approach a minute left in this running clock.
Both teams deciding to change lines. And with 50 seconds to go, it'll be Griebel trying to get it in for a teammate, but blocked. We recycle again to the blue line. Danucci shoots past the defender. Fires one again wide. Danucci pinned along the boards. I mean, the Wildcats trying to clear it out, but O'Connor is there. Wilmington, one final opportunity, but taken. Shot coming in from Fecto. Blocked away. Under 15 now. Arlington will fire wide. Griebel, another attempted enter. 2-1. And the clock strikes 0 on a dominant season-opening victory for the Spy Ponders. 9-1, a hat trick from Cam Petrillo. Other great contributions. Casey Younes, Evan Rabb, his first goal as a Spy Ponder. And both teams lining up now for the handshake line. Yeah,
it was a great all-around performance by the Spy Ponders. Really not a whole lot to nitpick other than some of the penalties. But, for first game of the season, you expect to shake off some of that rust. But, I mean, they really did look in mid-season form. And, this is this schedule that's going to get harder, especially sort of over the end of December into January. They're going to be playing some of the private schools that run Massachusetts high school hockey. They have a game against Catholic Memorial. They have a game against Pope Francis. Those are big games. Those are teams that are going to be looking to get to the Garden as well. But a really exciting start, and a Spy Ponders team that I think has the potential to be really exciting into late February and hopefully early March. Hopefully it ends with a game at the Garden.
Absolutely. They get their first win in league play as well. And so with that, but as both teams exit the ice, for Kai, the entire crew here at Ed Burns Arena, I've been Jack Hughes, saying so long from Arlington, Massachusetts. Your final score, Arlington 9, Wilmington 1 for ACMi Sports. Thank you for listening. We hope you have a fantastic rest of your day.